Thank you for taking the time to view our application for a new walking and running track at Fianna Gaelic Football Club. For over 115 years, Fianna Gaelic Football Club has been consistently delivering sporting and cultural activities for the local community. Founded in 1903 in the small East Tyrone town of Coalisland, Fianna GFC has played an integral role in the health and well-being of residents in the local area, providing a wide range of activities in a safe and friendly environment. Currently, the club has one of the largest membership bases in Tyrone, with over 680 registered players and members. Year on year, we have witnessed continuous growth in our membership, which has been driven primarily by the massive influx of young girls and ladies participating in Gaelic football, as well as the diversity of activities now offered by the club. While we welcome the increase in our membership base, we are struggling to provide the facilities to accommodate the ever-growing demand. Coalisland and Fianna have only one football pitch, which is constantly in use 7 days a week. With a total of 23 teams vying for training and match time, the main playing pitch takes a lot of abuse throughout the year, and quite often matches and training sessions are cancelled due to double bookings. In 2012, we were successful in securing funding from Sport NI to build 2 small 4G all-weather pitches. This allowed us to extend our training to younger age groups, and our new under-6 training sessions has over 30 boys and girls taking part. It has also allowed us to open our club to 5-a-side soccer and offers a safe and secure training facility for the Eagles Special Olympics team.
Hiya, my name's Paul Sweeney. I'll be the head coach and club manager of the Eagles Special Olympics Club here in Coalisland. The club consists of a lot of athletes from right around the region, and we've been assembled roughly about 7 years ago. Now, over that time we've struggled with places to train. We had school halls and different things, which after a wee while, as you can see from behind me here, the numbers get bigger and bigger, and we basically couldn't accommodate us anymore. We spoke to Coalisland and Fianna about using their facility, their 4G facility, which here is ideal for us. As you can see, it's well lit up, it's an ideal surface, it's flat, the athletes are comfortable on it, and probably most importantly of all, it's a secured in area, it's fenced in, so therefore none of the athletes can wander off at any given time or anything of that nature. We offer 3 sports, 1 indoor, 2 outdoor, and as you can see the outdoor sports here, we're able to accommodate both because of the size of the facility. Ideally, being an athletics club, initially we would need a track. The track would be essential to us because at the latter parts of the year, towards games and competition time, we have to leave this facility and go to a nearby track, which isn't ideal. It isn't ideal. The guys they're comfortable here, they're happy here, they enjoy the facility, and they know where they're at. As I said, it's very well lit up, it's ideal for what we need. If we had a track, it would be 100%.
In 2017, with financial assistance from Neighbourhood Renewal, we also opened a new activity hall. This facility provides for much needed changing facilities for the ladies and girls, as well as an indoor venue for basketball, handball, birthday parties and a number of community functions. While the new facilities have all been welcomed, we are finding that the demand for them is already beginning to outweigh their availability, and yet again we find ourselves starting to turn away groups and cancel sessions that have been double booked. In addition to all this, Fianna runners and walkers were officially affiliated to the Irish Athletics Association in the spring of this year. The new group was made up of members and non-members who had accepted our invitation to participate in a 10-week weight loss challenge programme back in 2013. The programme had been a resounding success, with participants losing on average 11 pounds in weight, but more crucially, drastically changing their eating and exercising habits and transforming their lifestyles for the better. The health and well-being benefits of running and walking are well documented.
My name is Dr. Damien O'Donnell. I'm a local general practitioner with a keen interest in sports medicine. A large proportion of my work involves dealing with conditions such as diabetes, heart disease, osteoarthritis, mental health issues, obesity. This provides a large burden on the health service, both in terms of time and finances. One of the proven treatments for this is exercise. Now, a barrier to this can be just where people get this and where they go. The provision of a walking and running track at Coalisland Fianna here would provide a huge benefit to the local community in terms of improving their health, and I would strongly support this application.
Hi, I'm Gráinne Scullion and I joined Fianna Fit Club about 5 years ago to help lose weight and to start new exercises. We started off walking, and 3 times a week. I also did different exercise groups, and it ended up that I started the running club. I gradually started the running club. I'm still walking and running, trying my best, but since then the health benefits have been great. Between mental health, different problems that we've had, myself and all the girls and some of the men in the group, and just talking things out, going to the track, talking things out, getting other people's opinions, and you come off the track after doing a good workout and feeling that your whole mind has been cleared and that things don't seem as bad anymore. And I'm a registered childminder, and I work in the house all day. Have been working as a registered childminder for 13 years, and it was my husband pushed me out to this. Best decision I ever made. I'm out 3 times a week and just feel great for it. And the fact that I've been doing it for 5 years means that I've enjoyed doing it. It's just all been part of the community and been part of a wider group. My girls go to football here. There's so many different activities. I have climbed mountains. I have done half marathons and 10Ks that I thought I would never do, and it's all because of the Fianna Club.
Hi, my name is Dr. Lynette McShane. I'm part of the Fianna Runners and also a Gaelic football coach with the club. The statistical findings in relation to walking are unrefutable. Time and time again they come out as positive for physical and mental health and well-being. We have a high population of mothers, fathers, aunts, uncles, people who are really isolated on their own and could really benefit from a walking track in a safe environment. In particular, with the winter coming in, we have a lot of need in terms of having safe venue for people to walk. Currently we don't have that within the club, and therefore a lot of people maybe affected with depression, SADS, really don't have an outlet for 6 months of the year. Please consider our application for the Fianna Runners for a walking track. There's so many different populations that would benefit, and not only physically but mentally as well.
My name is Vinnie Fee. I'm 66 years of age. My story is that I started back running 3 years ago after my wife died. Originally one time I ran 9 marathons, then I stopped and I hadn't run in 26 years. My wife died and I was looking to meet new friends. A couple of people, Gerald Devlin and Bosco McShane, approached me to see would I be interested in joining the Fianna Runners. I went, the Fianna Runners, joined up with them. Instead of sitting in the house, now I look forward to going out 2, 3 times, 4 times a week to train. I'm meeting new people. I'm not sitting about. I'm looking forward to meeting new friends out on the running track. Where I've been, I ran in Malta last year and I ran in Cyprus last year. Through my connection in with the running club here in Coalisland. I think it's a great asset for our town, and I think people of my age, instead of us sitting at home looking out the window, we're doing something. I'm staying active, I'm healthy. I would like maybe the running track where there's lights around it when the winter evening comes here and I'm not running on the roads. I think that's maybe a big safety issue with us here. And hopefully we're successful in our application.
Since 2014, the group has been meeting informally up to 4 times per week, with the majority of members taking part in 5 and 10K runs throughout Ulster, and with the number progressing to half marathons and marathons both nationally and internationally. Currently, we have 79 registered members with the Fianna Runners and Walkers that are primarily made up of mums and dads, grannies and granddads, and anyone in the local community who wants to get fit. The running group now offers another outlet for ex-footballers and non-Gaelic members who want to keep fit and get active, as well as appealing to the growing ethnic minority communities in the local area.
Hi, my name is Aista and I was born in Lithuania and have been living half of my life here in Ireland. 5 years ago I moved up to Northern Ireland to start a fresh new journey, fresh new life after school. And I wasn't doing much in fitness or any sports, and I just wanted to get into something to feel more comfortable in the community myself, and that's how I found Aviva Runners in Coalisland, and they've been a huge part of my life for the past 1.5 years. I have met great ladies here that a majority of them are mothers just like myself, and it was nice to go from walking into being able to run such distances I've been running now. And I think having a track here in Coalisland would be so beneficial, not just for the local people here, but also to bring the mixed communities in Coalisland and to make them aware that everybody here is welcome, not only people who are born here. And those communities themselves tend to only mix with themselves, probably because they're a bit more afraid to get out there and bring themselves out there for others. But as I said, everybody is welcome here and everyone is lovely, and you will definitely enjoy being here.
As for the football side of the club, training facilities are limited and the runners and walkers are heavily dependent on training on the roads and at the local running track that is heavily crowded, especially during the winter months. In recent years, Coalisland and the surrounding areas have witnessed a huge surge in running and walking groups. This places pressures on available facilities.
Hi, Cathal O'Hagan. I'm representing Keep It Lit Runners. We're a running group based in Coalisland. Coalisland has benefited from the recent boom in running that is occurring all over the UK and Ireland, no more so than in our town here. There's a long tradition of athletics in Coalisland, and it's established many years ago, but recently running has become as much about social participation as it has ever been about competing, and the social element has really taken a grip in the town. You can see that in the way the groups are using the facilities, and we can see that in the way local races are being supported, and Couch to 5K programs of park runs and things like that have really facilitated the boom that we see in running now among the general public. People that may have never considered sport before, running is their go-to sport because it provides them with the support and the coaching needed to tap into that feeling of well-being and social aspect to it too. And we in Keep It Lit are one of those groups that are operating at the minute in Coalisland. Within our group we train collectively several times in the week, as do most clubs, and there are at times up towards 5-6 different running clubs training within Coalisland. This has a burden on all the local facilities. While during the summer months you can go out to the road and we enjoy that, during the darker evenings people want to be secure, they want to be safe, they want areas that are flood lit, and unfortunately in and around Coalisland those facilities are not here at present. Keep It Lit would very much like to endorse any proposal with which Fianna runners are putting forward to develop a track within Coalisland Fianna grounds. We feel that this track would benefit all the local runners, not just Coalisland Fianna or Keep It Lit, but the Couch to 5K programs that exist, and help people tap into running, give them a social platform, give them a sense of achievement and well-being, and the more facilities we can provide, it helps the people to tap into that.
Running the roads during the winter months poses obvious health and safety risks, and with severely limited facilities, the group is struggling to keep going from October to March. Within Coalisland Fianna grounds, we have identified an area around our main football pitch to accommodate a walking and running track. Not only would such a facility accommodate the growing demand from the Fianna runners, but would also provide a facility for the 23 youth and adult teams that tend to disperse over the winter months, as well as offering the Eagles Special Olympics team an athletics option within our current grounds. In addition, the proposed track facility would give local residents and parents a safe and well lit up environment to exercise during the dark winter evenings. In a very short period of time, Coalisland Fianna has found itself open to a much wider range of activities in order to meet the demands of our local community. While we are still steeped in a tradition of GAA sports, the club now offers so much more. With your support and the support of the Aviva Community Fund, we can continue to develop and meet the expectations of our local residents. It is our core belief that the best way to honour those who have come before us is to make it better for those who will come after us. Coalisland Fianna has a very active volunteer corps that continues to manage and maintain current facilities. In addition to external funding, the volunteer committees are committed to fundraising to help supplement not only the running of the club but all future projects. Finally, a word from the chairperson of the Fianna Runners, who will outline how a new track facility can help gain greater participation from our local residents.
Hello, my name is Jason Proctor and I have the privilege of being the first chairman of the Fianna runners. We decided to become a club in March this year. We became affiliated. We have 79 members now, and having the track for us would really move the club on. I think we're at a bit of a crossroads now in what we do. We've got the kit sorted. There's a group of us heading to Budapest now next week, and when we come back we have the official launch. From my perspective, when we come back, I want to start couch to 5Ks. Having the track obviously will aid that immensely with a safe, secure and well lit up place to go for people. I also want to start a group when parents come to the training. They don't sit in the car, we get them out and we start training and we get them active. It's all things to benefit people in the community, but the main focus for me would be starting the Fianna Runners Youth. I think there's a great potential around here to get that going. The nearest youth club is about 30 miles away, so I'd like to start in that around about November, when all the football's finished. We get the children keep active over the winter, but also to bring in other children who can't play football or hurling or whatever sport, but every child can run. So if we could have a track here, we could really make a big impact in their lives, get them active, get them running, safe, secure. Brilliant opportunity, and I'd like to thank Aviva for the opportunity for people to vote for us. So please vote for us.